One of the newcomers to CES this year is Mova. This is a brand new company that is now launching into the US market later this year, and they're bringing us some very cool home appliance and personal care products, along with some kitchen appliance products that I've come to check out here at their booth today. Two that I'm going to really be focusing in on is their robot vacuum cleaner and their wet dry stick vacuum cleaner. Let's get into the booth and I'll show you all the details. This here is the V50 Ultra robot vacuum cleaner, and it has an impressive ability to climb ledges as high as 60 millimeters. You can see it doing its thing right now, and this is something that we're seeing for the first time this year. Mova's V50 Ultra, man, it can climb obstacles that your robot vacuum cleaner probably can't. With the V50 Ultra, you've got these mop pads that one does swing out so you can get in those hard to reach places, and these wash themselves at the base station. As for anti-tangle, right here, the dual brush, these actually rotate in opposite directions, which prevent the brushes themselves from getting tangled up. We've seen other designs where they've got razor blades in it. This is a different take on it, where having these dual brushes could potentially be more effective at picking up the debris, but it also prevents any tangling with the two brushes rotating in opposite directions. You can also see here that the arm does extend here on the V50 Ultra so that it can reach into those corner areas. This is technology we've seen on other robot vacuum cleaners, but it's nice to see that they're implementing all these creative design elements and technology into the V50 Ultra, which might be a little bit more affordable than other higher end luxury brand robot vacuum cleaners. Something else that's very unique with the V50 Ultra that I've not seen on any other robot vacuum cleaner is this tank right here. This is actually the cleaning solution tank, and it has two compartments. You've actually got one compartment for everyday regular floor cleaning, and then you've got a separate compartment that you can put pet odor eliminating or specialty detergents into, and it will intelligently use that when it senses that it's got a stubborn mess or some type of biomess that it needs to clean up. So that's something that's very unique with the V50 Ultra. If you've got different type of messes around your house, you don't always want to use the same cleaning solution for those messes. The V50 Ultra features 24,000 pascals of suction and has a retractable LiDAR on the top there to get into really tight spaces like this and maneuver around. The minimum clearance is 89 millimeters, which is very impressive. You can see that it switches over to different detection when it doesn't have the LiDAR, which is of course the best, but it does use its front-facing camera to navigate under low clearance objects like couches or furniture pieces. And then when it's returned to regular cleaning, it will then raise up the LiDAR sensor again and switch back to LiDAR navigation, which is going to be the most accurate for your home. The V50 Ultra has two tanks in it. It's got the clean water tank on this side and the dirty water tank. And these are impressively large size tanks to capture your dirty water after it's used up all of its clean water. It does use super hot water to keep the mop pads clean. And right underneath here is where the dust bag and the cleaning solution is stored. So you pull out this compartment right here, and this is where you can put in your cleaning solution. Something else that I'm really impressed with is the fact that they're offering a standard 3-year warranty. So you know that your robot vacuum cleaner is going to perform the same way that it did the day that you purchased it for a minimum of 3 years. And you can see inside the base station here, this is where it's going to clean those mop pads, and it detaches them automatically if you want to send the robot vacuum cleaner out without any mop pads. So maybe you're just doing carpets at that point. The P50S Ultra here, for example, doesn't use LiDAR, but it uses its AI Smart Sight and the 3 cameras right here. These cameras are not only on the front, but they're also on the sides. So you've got 3 different sides that is using the cameras to navigate around your house. And here's a robot vacuum cleaner that's currently still under development, but it uses a full wide brush here so that if it picks up like ketchup or other sticky items, it's going to clean the entire mop pad surface while it's going over the floor rather than the spitting design. So just a different take on the mopping mechanism for the robot vacuum cleaner, and this cute little side roller mop right right here as well. So Mova is really innovating in this space, and I'm excited to see what other products they bring out this year. Something else that I'm seeing for the first time here is the V80 Ultra, and this will actually automatically change out the mop pad. You actually have a very gentle mop pad here on the top. You've got a normal mop pad, and then you've got a little bit more of a coarse, hard and dirty floors like in your kitchen that you might need to clean. And what this base station machine does is it not only removes the mop pads automatically, switches them based on your programming that you give it, but it will also keep them nice and clean and dry. So it can replace the mop pad, go right back out, keep mopping while the dirty ones are getting cleaned right here at the base station. And then this here is the X4 Pro. This is Mova's wet dry stick vacuum cleaner that actually has a self-cleaning base station, and there's a really easy and smooth way for you to dock it when you're done doing your cleaning. It has a dirty water tank and a clean water tank in it, and it will clean the bottom of the wet dry vacuum with 100 degrees Celsius water. And if you didn't know, that's boiling hot water that it cleans and sanitizes the inside of this. Again, something that your wet dry stick vacuum probably isn't doing, and you might want to go check it because it's probably growing some really funky stuff in there. If you're tired of having stress in your life, then the X4 Pro might be what you want to have in your house. I actually wrote out the word stress here in some chocolate sauce and magically vacuumed it up with the X4 Pro using their 80 degrees Celsius water for spotless floors and that awesome green laser, which gives you the ability to see any of the dirt and debris that might be on the floor. The X4 Pro cleans with 176 degrees Fahrenheit hot water, and at the base station, it will clean the roller brush with 212 degrees Fahrenheit hot water. It has a 100% tangle-free design, 20,000 pascals of powerful suction, has a runtime of 45 minutes, and can flatten out to 180 degrees lying flat to get under those hard to reach spaces. It also has AI driven quiet drying, which is way better than some of the very noisy wet and dry stick vacuum cleaners that I've tested. And I absolutely love that you don't have to lift the wet dry vacuum cleaner up. It will actually guide itself directly into the cleaning base station and dock itself. And then finally, the stick vacuum cleaners from Mova is something else that they are bringing you with an entry level all the way up to their flagship model, which is the S4 Detect. It actually has a self-emptying base station right here, and it is lightweight by design. It has a 90-minute runtime and has a filtration system built into it that will filter out 99.9% of particles in the air while you're vacuuming. Something else that's very creative about it, it has the Opti Insight multi-surface brush, which gives you light. It emits a blue light so you can see the contrast of particles and debris on the floor while you're vacuuming, so you make sure you're finished with a spotless clean when you're done. The other thing that was very impressive about even their entry-level S1 model is how light it is. It's just ridiculously light. So if you don't like carrying around a heavy vacuum cleaner, the S1 Detect is probably the option for you. Mova actually has a very impressive lineup of a lot of different models and price points for robot vacuum cleaners. They're innovating with a lot of other products coming out later in 2025. So be sure to check out all of their products in the links that I post below. They also have a whole line of personal care products with these electric toothbrushes, and I might feature these later in a video on my channel, but these toothbrushes have some very unique properties to them that I have not seen in other manufacturers, or if I've seen them, such as the pressure sensor, whereas Philip has theirs down here in the base where you really can't see it while you're brushing your teeth. When you're pressing too hard with your toothbrush, this will actually light up orange right here at the base, letting you know that you need to back off because you're not getting an optimal brush based on the amount of pressure that you're giving it. Something that I don't have enough time to get into this video about is their whole home kitchen appliance line, from coffee makers to air fryers to complete cooktops, that they've really gone the extra mile and thought through what people's cooking needs actually are. So I might feature those on a later video. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing Mova's kitchen appliance line featured in a future video. There you have it. That's everything that I saw here at the Mova booth. First time they're here at CES, and I can't wait to see what they bring out throughout the year. They'll be releasing these products to the market throughout the year, so be on the lookout for that. Let me know down in the comments, which one of these appliances would you want in your home? And do you think they're competitively priced? More details in the description below.